What is up, guys? It's your boy SHADOVV coming at you with another incredible video. So it is exactly 10 p.m. October 24th. Let's go ahead and play The Outer Worlds. So I cannot tell you how excited I am to be finally playing this game. So I am gonna do a Let's Play series on this. So you're gonna be able to see my character evolve, grow, and prosper. I think I'm gonna take a break from my Borderlands series, even though I think I got like 4 or 5 videos. I think I'm like level 16 on that. I'll probably continue that later on. But I am so excited for this one. Because personally, I've been a Fallout fan since the very beginning. And by that, I mean Fallout 3. It was the one I played. I didn't really enjoy Fallout 76 or Fallout 4. Because, yeah, we don't really speak about those. But The Outer Worlds, here's a chance to start new. I'm gonna try to keep it English. Control the vibration. Aw. Sensitivity. I think I want 45. Show player helmet. Yes. UI. Easy tutorials. Oh, enable tutorials. Show responses while listening. Timid fade, yes. Good 6 seconds. Companion outlines. Combat only, yes. Alright, let's go ahead and start, guys. Enjoy story more than combat. First players. Alright, I don't know what I want to do. We'll probably go hard. Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits in the stars? So, alright, I'll be quiet.
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
Body art.
You shouldn't have any trouble digesting our food.
Intelligence, okay. Charm, temperament, improves your natural health regeneration. Oh, wait, we could carry. melee speed and range weapon reload. I think average would be good on that. Effects, headshot, and weak point damage bonuses.
If I had your brains 30 years ago, we might not be in this mess.
Alright, so we got high strength, high intelligence, good charm. Everything else is average.
I hear Monarch's in need of more game hunters.
Oh, okay. I don't think we really need that. Maybe leadership?
Chairman material. Or at least captain.
Heavy weapons.
If we're ever captured, I'll let you do the talking.
Wait, if we did that, then wouldn't we want decent charm?
You've got a once-in-a-generation mind.
-10 melee, ranged, weapon reload speed, and 30 weapon durability. Holy.
Oh dear.
No
Did you
passive
actually
health.
punch out your anger counselor?
Oh, this is... Oh.
Ooh, they must have been feeding you Spacer's Choice rations.
Okay, we don't really need melee. Maybe... yes. Alright, so based off that, dialogue, be great, leadership. Do I really need leadership? I think I might spec it into tech.
Ah, a fellow tinkerer.
Alright. Altitude? What's this? How many can I
I'd say
see?
your aptitude is being incredibly lucky.
Oh, okay. Alright, let's go ahead and read them out. Because I've noticed I haven't been reading. No discernible aptitude. Colonist sounded like a nice entry-level career for a person of your skills, expanding humanity's research by civilizing the cosmic frontier with ambitious... Frontier was ambitious enough without worrying about your day job. You have the rest of your life to decide how to be useful in the Halason? Halson?
You're so much more than your designated profession.
Beverage service technician? The Halason colony needs good people, but it will settle for the ones that could mix a memorable drink. As a human cocktail shaker, you've made the coations that could end wars and fuel skip drivers. You're trying to balance the flavors of a truly signature. Determination +1, drink effect +3, block +1.
Bureaucrat, eh? You'll have plenty of company.
Bureaucrat. The universe operates on laws, and laws require paperwork. Helicon is no exception. If something isn't stamp filed or unfiled, referenced, redacted, certified, indexed, and numbered, you might as well not exist. Then it might as well not exist. Birth certificates included. Cashier, subgrade,
I can be reasonably sure you know how to add and subtract.
Persuade +1. No transaction is finished without a smile. You live on the KA chunk of a bit of a cartridge, getting inserted right side up. The redemption of loyalty points and the promise of a good day. Come back real soon. Bye-bye now. Are more than empty words. They're a promise of the standard, and you intend to carry that on to the frontier.
Construction, eh? How riveting.
Contrary to popular belief, cable management is an art form. Sometimes hiding the electrical wire behind the panels to maximum airflow just makes you sigh with relief. Colonists don't need to worry about bypasses and workarounds that keep the power flowing. That's your burden. It's your burden to shoulder. Engineering +1.
This colony does love its elevators.
Elevator operations specialist. As a proper lift goes up and down, and anyone who thinks otherwise isn't fit to wear the badge. Being a specialist means that where you come from, a commitment to upward and downward mobility that doesn't have a price tag. Dodge.
You must have had a vivid imagination.
Factory worker, convey operator. Safety and efficiency doesn't always go hand in hand, which is why so many of your co-workers at your factory were amputees. Holy shit. You survived the trenches of the assembly line long enough to know when a hydraulic press just wants you to pancake some fingers. Thankfully, you managed to keep all of yours.
We colonists prefer our food canned, not grown.
What? Okay. You got into the business for turers. You stayed for the plowing, planting, pruning, and plucking. It isn't honest work if you come home to a clean worm. Come home clean, there we go. Worms need dirt, and food needs worms. And you're just doing your part for the worms.
No signs of monsterism. Lucky you.
Food additive tester. Alright. Sometimes quality control means sampling a delicious barst smoothie, but most of the times it means swallowing toxins until you find one that stays down. You love a good surprise now that your stomach lining has the consistency of a broken-in saddle. It's easy to explore the culinary limits, or your culinary limits.
Don't we have mechanicals to do this?
Janitor sanitation class. You spend your evenings kneeling over omnibus stains with a bottle of caustic solvent and an absorbent rag. How the blood got there is irrelevant. Above your pay grade and beneath your interest. You're an art of easure? An artist of easure. Okay. When you're on the job, there's no trace to be found.
No one can see you cry inside of a mascot suit.
There isn't a problem in all the cosmos that your Team Spirit and Big Stick couldn't solve together. Your last major head injury in the field knocked some extra cheer into you, and you've been the rising star in the Tossball's competitive mascot food chain ever since. It doesn't matter that no one knows your face under the mask. You share the glory with the team.
Junior grade. Oh, morphine dispenser.
Medical technician, junior grade. Prior to leaving Earth, you earned the trust of a medical community's most esteemed junior surgeon, who entrusts you with stuffing cotton balls into pill bottles. Experience on the job made you realize that diagnosing illness doesn't take a formal education. With a search terminal and a little imagination will do the trick. Kind of like that one.
There's an archaic profession, like town crier or civil defender.
In the line of work, a corporation's bottom line needs more protection than its personnel. Guardrails aren't free. Thermal shedding needs replacing. And a hatch that seals reliably is a luxury. You're on the vanguard of ensuring that every possible expense is spared, since corners don't cut themselves. Yet. You prefer to think of the workplace accidents as happy little coincidences. Okay. Damage received. Oh, plasma damage received. -3.
Well, you are technically assisting me.
You've cleaned out enough test tubes to develop a keen interest for what goes on in them and why. Maybe you didn't get in the business to mop up the leaves of failed experiments, but that's just part of the job. Even though you can't unsee what happens in the lab, at least you can learn from the mistakes and enjoy some colorful nightmares. Oh shit.
I hope you know how to cook with mostly inorganic material.
The hierarchy of modern kitchens is a ladder of many rungs. Your role as assistant to the second deputy chef's aide is one of middling distinction, but you are honored to pour your heart into the ritual emptying of the grease pans and backbreaking labor of gravy gravity? Gravy or gravity? No, gravy. There's no ITY, so it wouldn't be gravity. Restoration. You're holding out for that advancement in culinary inspection, which is due any year now. I really like medical.
Maybe you can do something about this lump in my neck.
Medical or science?
A lab spread, eh? No, we all start somewhere, I suppose.
I think medical.
Junior grade. Oh, morphine dispenser.
Alright, face. So as you could tell, I did not sound like a female. But in all my games, at least these kind of games, I do like playing females. I don't know, it's just a lot more fun. Oh, you got some... Those are like aquatic eyes right there, bro. Eye size. Do we want some like bug eyes on you? I think some small eyes. Mouth size. Mouth vertical. Let's lower that a bit. Yes. Cheeks. I think that's fine. Okay, I F's with that one. Where is blonde at? Is that blonde? Can't really tell. I think that's like a moppy blonde. Where is that blonde? That could be like green. No facial hair for the misses. I also like that one too. But I think you're fine with that. Cause I can't like gauge the hair color properly. Okay, there's some interesting makeup. Nah, no dirt. I think we are gonna give you a scar. Being this one, it's more like H. Let's just keep you how it was. Appearances, appearance changes you have. Okay. So we will name her Shadovv. Shadow Paladin. Perfect, 15 out of 16 words. Long guns, yes. Might want to use heavy guns too. Persuade, yes, 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 yes. Yeah. Ooh, perfect.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend. Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
Terra 2 orbiting laboratory. Helicon system.
Shit.
It's okay. Everything's okay. Do a little bit of knuckle cracking right quick. There we go.
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? A bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take.
Oh shit.
Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see. Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. It'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
Buddy, oh shit. And away we go! Remember the Hope. 60th anniversary of the Hope's disappearance? Helicon Observer. Volume 65, issue number 1. Raising your medical skill unlocks consumable slots for your emergency medical inhaler and increases the duration of the inhaled consumables. Crouching is useful. It activates...
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are.
What up, fam?
Where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry, I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
Okay. Oh, alrighty then. Oh shit.
I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste.
Can I like loot him?
Taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
Okay. Alright, so we are gonna have to change our button layout. Why did we jump? Button jumping? No. Can we... So that kind of activates. Oh shit. Alright. Their third person? Oh, this is a first person only. Kind of forgot about that. Actually, quick melee. Yeah, I think I'll just stick to this one. I just gotta look at it one more time, boys. What does that do? Look / quick melee. Move, sprint. I don't even know what I could remap this one to. Crouch, sneak. Because this is jump. I guess I'll just have that melee. Alright. Let's go to that ship of yours. Oh, okay. I should probably stop that. Is there anything useful? Oh, that's badass. Oh, I guess those are... Okay. It's okay, boy. It's okay. I come in pieces. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is that?
You see now, you've been frozen for a while. Bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Oh, that's gonna hurt. Damn it.
Hey, you, come here. You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh. Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange for my report. Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting outside help. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters. Investigating an illegally grounded ship. All spacecraft must arrive and depart from authorized landing pads. That's board law, that is. Some hull had grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh? Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo.
Hey.
Not counting the bullet in my side. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all.
Oh, yeah.
All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Yes, nailed it that time. You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna.
Okay.
The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy.
Alright. I'm pretty sure I gotta blow that up.
spacer pet.
Alright. Ooh. Okay. Tactical time dilation. Due to the complications stemming from you being revived after an extended hibernation, your brain processes time a little bit differently. Pressing the tactical time dilation (TTD) button slows down the world, giving you time to think as well as take action. You have a limited time to in this mode. Standing still drains your TDM meter very slowly, but while moving, it also drains it faster. Oh, okay. Okay. Alright, honestly, I might have to change this to the modern one. To where jump is that, reload is X, talk is X. What changes? View map / inventory. Oh wait, that's max weapon? What in the world? View inventory. Quick melee. Oh, next weapon is Y. Time dilation. Let's jump. I don't even see a difference. See, I hate that B is crouch and snake because I am a COD player. Oh, what? Okay. Kind of forgot these games operate on this kind of a system. Holy crap, my aim. Weapon management. 73. Do you have anything for us? I might have to increase the sensitivity. Let's do 64. Hacking and picking locks. Oh, I don't have the tools. Oh, okay, so that dashes us forward. Alright. see you. Is there ways to take you out like this? Okay, so I think LB is hell. What up, fam? Oh no! Okay. Damn it, dude. Hard might be a little too hard. I'm kind of realizing that right now. Hopefully we can change the difficulty. If not, then hurry shit. Oh, we're gonna have to go through all of this again. Settings, gameplay, difficulty. Let's put it to normal. See if we can fare a lot better. Hi, buddy. Oh, there we go. Where did this dude's body fly? Oh, right here. What do you have for us? Okay. Oh shit. Alright. There we go. There's nothing for this one? Wow. Did I kill one over here? Can't remember if I did or not. Oh, right here. Alright.
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed!
I'm sorry?
Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Call on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about. You pulling my limb? I mean, yeah, of course. Marauders. Bunch of addle-brained derelicts. I could round them up all by myself. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs some. Well, sometimes. Management's real good at cost-benefit analysis. But, seeing as I'm the acting manager in this situation...
Hey.
You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. And it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Here we go.
I'm with y'all. Let's go. Oh shit.
I just earned a fine bonus.
one over here. I think y'all killed one back here. Did y'all?
This is gonna take a lot of paperwork.
What about you, brother?
Damn marauders are out of control.
Oh,
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder.
okay. You can fast travel to locations you have on. Okay. Where do we go? Oh, this way?
Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction. Jettison procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Preparing to eject all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment. This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne. I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty.
Oh, I feel a
am
little
programmed
bad.
to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand? Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced. Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new captain's identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand?
Yeah, 88, I got it, thanks. Captain Hawthorne of the Unreliable, I like it. Knock it off with that Hawthorne nonsense.
Thank you. I appreciate your cooperation.
Oh, I appreciate
Best of luck
you.
in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Ooh, some skill points. Every time you level up, you earn a skill point, spending on to improve your skill. Spending a skill point on the core skill melee improves all of your specialization skills in that group up to a maximum of 50. After 50, you can add points directly into the specialization skills up to 100. Each skill improves as you grow, but specials unlock because bonuses occur every 20 points. Alright. Leveled up. Congratulations, you have gained enough experience to level up your character ledger to advance. Open your character ledger to advance your character. Leveling up increases your health points, gives you points to upgrade in your skills, as well as gives you access to every new perk and other level. Keep leveling, and you'll be the upper management material in no time. Okay. Can I just... Oh no, I don't want to spec it into that. 10 points available? Okay. Probably medical. Okay. Okay. Actually, let's do that there. do the rest into this. Perks. Anti-Cleo Specialized Management Seminars. Selecting perks. Welcome to Perk Selection. On this screen, you can choose which perks to buy with your perk points. You get a new perk to spend every 2 levels, and you can also acquire perk points through gameplay. Such as accepting a flaw. Acquiring 5 new perks makes you a next tier in the perk available next to you. Alright. 50% base health. Each one alone, 25 walk speed, sprint, armor. XP from companion kills. I really want health. But I'm pretty sure that there's gonna be some like doof or duck, whatever. How many? There we go. Okay. So is there anything else?
If your equipment is in need of repair or modification, the Crux 2000 workbench is at your disposal, Captain.
Okay. Oh, okay.
The ship's engines cannot be powered until a replacement regulator has been properly installed. Want to be a brand new you? Try out our respecification machine.
Oh no, I don't want to respec.
Alex installed it himself, right before he died.
Jeez, you're getting pretty depressed there, Gladys. What the hell is that?
I suppose everything on the Unreliable belongs to you now, Captain. Help yourself. No, really.
Come to the workbench. Okay. Let me go ahead and give me a sawed off. Let's quit that. The sword. Okay.
Due to catastrophic power failure, all doors will remain on security lockdown.
Arm repair. Oh, we could repair items. Let's go ahead and take that out.
These are the crew's quarters. Alex preferred to travel alone, but he always had me.
Alright. Health.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship.
I don't have a job.
If this ship is yours, well, man, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay.
Do you take payments? Warrants. Violence.
Oh, I know. I'm so sorry. I had no idea we had an inspector coming. If you'd like to speak with my manager, I'd report to Constable Reyes in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my...
Alright. So that's our ship. Where's our map at? Okay. Looks like that's where we had to go. Do we have a stamina bar? Wait. Ah, okay. We gotta be sneaky. Like a snake. Oh, there's more of them. Oh. Oh. Switch my weapon back. Alright. Ooh, y'all just murdering residents out here for the shits and giggles or what? Is this not a sawed-off shotgun? It is, okay. Guess it just has like 8 bullets. That's cool too. But this world, can we take a moment to appreciate the beauty of it? Oh, crap. Alright, bro. Can I? Oh, I can't sleep. I know, perfect. Oh, don't want to jump off that. Let's go to the town leader. Who are you? Oh, that's a piece of wood. Just ignore that. Ignore that, friend.
Oh, hey, where'd you come from? Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's marauder territory, friend. You talk too pretty for a marauder. Most of them just grunt and yell. Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices. Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family. Got a knack for being discreet-like? There's money to be made, long as you keep your nose clean. Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites. We rent them from the company.
You rent your graves.
Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see. Company policy. If it was up to me, I'd put the whole town 10 feet under, free of charge. Quotas, mostly. Got a backlog of graves to fill. 4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm. He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up. Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. He just is. Yeah? You could look at it that way, I suppose. You could look at us and say, those Edgewater saps lost near every soul to plague. But you'd be wrong. We're survivors. Loyal company folk, braving the wilds. Hang on, I'm doing some math in my head. 20, 30...
Carry the one.
All my life, work's been real good to me. Fresh air, exercise. Former people, yeah. Marauders been raiding my graves, you see. Hence the armed guards. Well, if you're gonna go headhunting, talk to Constable Reyes back in town. She pays for marauders by the finger. Oh no. They are after the most precious loot of all. Spacer's Choice Company property. If those marauders swipe any more bodies out of my cemetery, company's gonna dock my pay. You could look at it that way, I suppose. Every now and again, a virulent plague sweeps through our town. That's life on the frontier, I suppose. Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office, yeah? The colony ship? Are you talking about that old rumor? Some great big starship packed full of colonists who got lost in the aether, never to be found again. Ain't heard that one since I was but a stripling. Can't say it was terribly convincing as far as rumors go. Is there a reason you asking? Hope's just a rumor, friend.
An ancient rumor.
That. Maybe you've been out in the sun too long. Why don't you head over to the cantina? Get yourself some zero-G brew. It's a brew that's good for what ails you. Look, I don't know what's got you caterwauling about Hope this and Colony that, but you need to stop. Or there's gonna be trouble. Trouble's in the asking. Boy don't much care for folk running their mouths, spreading hoaxes and the like. Frankly, neither do I. Something I can do for you? You run into any trouble? Conrad's got a bar. You'll... Yeah?
Ah, okay, that's about it. Alright. There's something up here? I wonder if there's like a karma system in here. Oh. Alright. Admiral Val, while sneaking, indicators in your HUD show nearby enemies, and their footsteps become more noticeable. Yeah, supernova difficulty would just fry my biscuits sideways, dog. Spacer's Choice. Edgewater discovered. 600. Okay, this is a beautiful looking town. Are there any secrets? Oh, there's a barber shop.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs.
You bet your
Physical
sweat, baby.
Recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness. No, thank you. That's quite all right. I've seen enough body parts in my line of work. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
Okay.
A ship? Dear me. You seem to have lost the ability to distinguish between reality and fantasy. This is what happens when you let your imagination run wild.
What?
I don't approve of fantasizing. It's a dreadful habit, corrosive to the mental faculties. You ought to let the vicar take a look inside your head.
The f is a vicar?
Maximilian, our man from the OSI, here to spread the message of scientism like a soothing balm upon a feverish head. Or so you'd expect. You'll find him in our local church, probably neglecting his duties. He doesn't seem to like us much. The vicar has not been with us Go ahead.
Oh, I should have let that played out.
Edgewater has been good to me. I consider myself privileged to work here. I am never wanting for work, not since the plague started. The plague's come at us with a vengeance this year. Lost 6 workers in as many months. I wouldn't call them good workers, mind you. If they were any good, they'd have been treated. Still, it is a shame. Fever, chills, fatigue, aching, vomiting, an excess of phlegm, a tendency towards belly aching.
I just want to let you guys know phlegm is a real medical word. It's a real medical term, guys.
Whatever it may be, I have developed my own palliative. Boiled canid liver and a splash of ethanol. Company policy, friend. We don't have enough medicine to treat all of us, so we treat the best among us. Mr. Thompson's brainchild. Have you met him yet? Thoughtful-looking fellow, stares out of his office most hours. Edgewater has been good to me. I am never wanting for work. Not, as the good vicar says, work fortifies the spirit of a man. If you want to feel exhausted, try not having any work. Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions. As broke as pie crust, friend. Bitless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch. Thank you, no. I despise the cereals. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay. And that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
And I owe you.
Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. Barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings.
So no shit.
Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions. Much obliged.
Alright, well, let's look around. Comrade, receptionist shot himself. This is bad. Company's going to have to call. Is gonna have to call it for what it is. Destruction of Space Choice property. Eugene was an asset and somebody had to pay his body price. Now this is gonna ruin us. So I was thinking that we bought off his teeth. Eugene has a full set of gold teeth. Heirlooms passed down from his family or something. You're processing his body, right? Just dig around and pry them out. We'll sell his teeth somewhere nice and quiet. Use the bits from his body price and nowhere will be the wiser. What do you think? Don't write back. In fact, don't talk to me at all. Just give me a special signal next time you see me. Waggle your eyebrow. Phyllis G. Those gold teeth, bro.
What can I do for you? Am I in the company of a fellow doctor?
Why, yes, you are. Only if you use the term doctor loosely. So, you prepare corpses for burial.
A experience was my teacher. Experience and... So, you want to be an embalmer. Brochures one... Go ahead. Edward, I am never wanting for work. The plague... I wouldn't call them good workers. Company policy, friend. We don't have enough... Nature is mine. What can I do for you?
Okay.
You know about Eugene?
How? I'm a mind reader.
You were probably poking around my things. I really shouldn't leave my letters sitting out in the open. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave.
They were probably worth a few bits.
That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein are solely the property of Spacer's choice. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills.
Can I?
Can I? The good Vicar Maximilian and I have never quite seen eye to eye, but your point is well taken. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
Alright, perfect. How do we do other quests? Oh, there's not like a... Botched, completed. Alright, cool. We did him.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier. Whoa, did
Mr.
Mr.
Thompson?
Thompson send you? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy. You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state?
Damn it.
You don't know that. I could have been saying anything. Maybe I said vague. You know how words sound a mite strange when you're sick. Wait, no. Damn it. Okay, listen. Maybe I am feeling a little under the weather, but I swear I'm on the mend. Please, don't tell the constable. And become the town pariah? I'm already the oldest worker in town. I don't need to give them another reason to avoid me. Hey, you're hale and healthy and possibly for hire, ain't you? Do a good turn for an expiring old man? A couple hours out of your day and some light second-story work, that's all. There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me. I'll do what I can. I tried medicating myself with adrenatime. Didn't do much for me, as far as I could tell.
Okay.
Anyway, I can't just buy medicine. Distribution of medicine is strictly prohibited to any workers beneath the acceptable margin of health. Company policy. Tell myself the same thing every morning. You've seen those young workers at the cannery? What with their unbent spines and pristine knee joints? I can't compete with that. You will not find any guards within sight of that old place. Marauders, on the other hand.
Okay.
I have it on good authority. There's a gang of them squatting there. I advise stepping softly. So you'll do it then? You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Law, it's in my spleen now. I can... Just keep your head down when you're in there. Marauders have taken over. Probably tracking mud all over the archives. Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows. Look, I got my gravesite fees right here. See? I'm good for my word.
Get me that medicine, and I'll see to your payment. I know that, but I got nobody else to turn to.
All right.
Read what a...
Any secrets you got hidden, buddy? Oh, alright. Cool.
You're making a mistake working for Apple.
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing.
From Space Choice Department of Retirement, a writ of execution effective immediately for Bert Cotton, former Vicar stationed in Edgewater Vicarage, no longer in good standing with the Halcyon Branch Order of Scientific Inquiry, at large and dangerous, wanted for destruction of company property, murder of company workers in good standing, sedation, and unauthorized use of medical supplies. Generous bounty will be delivered. Payment on delivery. Must be able to sign your own name. See Constable Rice for details. Is this... Well, these are all just wanted posters. Okay. Doc Maybill Burgess. From the space, the wanted for destruction of company property, murder of company workers, vandalism, unlicensed practice of medical on sedatives, sedacious criminals, generous bounty, payment on delivery. Where's this constable dude at? I might have to talk to him first. Oh, okay. I'll do that.
There's something outside the walls. Nothing for us outside the walls.
Something about like in the town center cantina.
Only the part that said we ain't making our...
I don't know you. The Unreliable, you say? Never heard of any company supply ship with that particular name. I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here. You really think so? That's kind of you. I've been trying to keep the floors clean. You got no idea how long it takes to scrub the tiles.
No, I do not.
Guess I misreckoned you. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to be curt. We just got some problems lately.
How so?
I can get you a drink if you'd like. Gotta ask you to enjoy your beverage within the premises, though. Can't risk you bringing a drink over to those deserters. You understand. Traitors. The lot of them. Bunch of folks decided they were tired of working and went out into the wilds to fend for their own selves. Town's already struggling to make quotas, even without that band of slackwits abandoning their posts. Bunch of lazy, shiftless rung leeches. Anyway, enough about them. What can I do you now? And what makes you think Mr. Thompson wants to talk to you? He's a busy man. You want to talk to Mr. Thompson, try ignoring your duties. He'll summon you up to that great big tower atop the cannery, and you'll get yourself a proper dressing down. It is a good thing. If you're not pulling your weight, you don't deserve to live here. Simple as that. Go ahead. The Hope? No, I've never mixed a drink by that name. I could get you a rum and something if you like. Wait, no, never mind. We're all out of something. Yeah, I got vague recollections of some folklore about a mysterious colony ship.
I'm from that
You
shit.
feeling a bit flushed? Look, why don't you go set yourself down in the corner before you get all tangle-footed? Then pretend you're drunk. Sober folk don't talk the way you are. Not unless they're looking for a trip to Tartarus.
Ooh, what's Tartarus?
The Hope's folklore, all right? 60, 70-year-old folklore by now. The board don't approve of spreading seditious rumors and falsehoods. You're inviting trouble talking that way, and I don't want a part of it. Look, either shut your gob or stick a drink. Coming right up.
Yeah. I don't want anything.
Oh, I almost forgot. I'm contractually obligated to recite company slogans to any... We'll get you mostly drunk and... Go ahead. Ugh, is this the start of a joke? If you want me to laugh at your jokes, it's a 3-drink minimum. Most folk forget where they're standing after a few drinks. Seems to me you've got a head start.
Oh,
Anyhow,
yeah.
whatever happens outside the walls is not my business. Only deserters and marauders wander out there, and I cannot tell you which I revile more. My world is these 4 walls, that door, and let me make something clear. Spacer's Choice has been real good to me. The town's been real good to me. I start gallivanting around outside the walls, poking around in places I shouldn't be, learning things I've got no right to know. People will talk. Won't ever catch me asking about the world outside. Else the town's gonna say Amelia's gone soft. That Amelia's pondering desertion. I don't want that. There you go with that thinking again. I've said enough. People come here to drink their problems away. If they wanted to face their problems, they'd go see our vicar. I don't see how that's any of your business. You're the first to ask after me in some time. I'll give you that. But I don't have a story to share. My family's worked Spacer's Choice for 2 generations, and I've lived in Edgewater just about all my life.
Sounds boring to
Wanted
me.
to work in the sciences once upon a time. Would you believe it? What happened, you ask? What always happens when you're dreaming? I woke up.
True.
I just didn't have the brains for it. Asked too many questions. Wasn't suited to the work. So I did the right thing and worked the life I was always meant to live. Now that I'm behind a bar, I can ask all the questions I want. Important ones. Like, when are you going to pay your tab? And would you like another round of cold, refreshing zero-G? Don't talk to me that way, please. Spent many years disabusing myself of that notion. Don't need you putting it back in my head. Lab work ain't for me. Never was. Never will be. Spacer's Choice put me where I belong, and for that I am grateful. What's wrong with that? It's good, honest work. Pots and pans don't scrub themselves. Glasses don't fill themselves either. Unless you're in Byzantium. I hear everything's automated there. Not that I'll ever find out. They did. They gave me a life. Gave me a purpose. Not so fast. I told you about my life. Your turn to tell me about yours.
I did tell you about mine.
So, what's your story? That right? Prove it. I already asked you not to bring that up around me. Change the subject or buy something.
I guess living quarters? Okay. Oh shit.
Something got you down? Nothing. Just a little
Salt tuna? What is this? A church?
Hey there, Mary. Don't see you around here too often.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity. I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all.
spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way out of town. Mechanical tomfoolery is well out of my purview. I suggest you take such matters to Mr. Thompson in the cannery.
Yes.
Oh, and a word of warning. If you're considering wandering around outside the safety of the town, you'd best be cautious. The marauders I met when I ventured outside the walls might agree with you. Bastards snuck up on me while I was dutifully hunting for a banned book in a collector's library. Barely escaped with my life. But you see, one of the reasons I transferred here was to get my hands on that heretical text. If you managed to acquire it for me, I'd pay quite a handsome sum for the book. What? No, I don't want to burn it. I would never. I mean, I just want to... Look, I have a very simple goal here.
What is that goal?
I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption. On the contrary, my position means that I am one of the few legally allowed to possess such items. But do not worry. You'll be safe since you are acting on my behalf. I can assure you, you won't find another willing to risk imprisonment to possess this book, nor anyone willing to pay the price I can offer.
Okay.
Glad we see eye to eye. It's a handwritten journal, a faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious? It is not only a beautiful relic of a bygone time, it's also the thoughts of an early thinker on the nature of man's place in the cosmos. Not many in this colony could understand its true value, should they ever read it.
Alright, I'll look for your book, brother.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Nah, you wouldn't say.
Any progress on that matter we discussed?
Nah.
Please get it. A religious text deemed heretical by the OSI is an unsafe object at large, though I understand why a collector would desire to possess such a rare book, because I'm also a collector of books. Not to put too fine a point on it, but your choice of wardrobe is not precisely common hereabouts. Also, you lack the distinctive worker gaze, usually either a deadening behind the eyes or, in some rare cases, a wild-eyed frenzy, like a trapped animal. An ass? Who do you think... Please, excuse my ill temper. I fear you've misunderstood. I'm simply bemoaning the level of spiritual awareness in this town. No, I am not. Though there is something to your accusation. It is wrong for me to succumb to distress. I must double my efforts to elevate my flock. These are good, hard-working people here.
Okay.
They who are not satisfied with their work are satisfied with nothing. No. How about, work fortifies the spirit. True exhaustion awaits idle hands. Selling? No. It is free for all who seek it. I'm sorry you don't find these tried and true words of wisdom to your liking. The OSI teaches that the Grand Architect set a perfect system in motion at the beginning of time. Contentment is found by accepting one's role in that grand plan. The order of scientific inquiry, also known as scientism to the layperson. You don't talk to the Grand Architect. Once the universe was set in motion, it stepped back. It has no concern for us. Fun. It concerns much bigger things than fun. Things like deciphering the secrets of the universe to start. We will eventually decode the plan and all its intricacies. Once we are able to deduce the properties of every particle in the universe and its trajectory, we will know everything.
Sounds like
The
a bunch
future,
of
the
baloney
past,
to me.
Each person's place within the plan, all will be laid out before us, removing struggle and bringing peace. No one will ever need question their path again. Some even believe this ultimate knowledge will unlock mankind's true potential, and we will all become akin to grand architects ourselves, after a fashion. Well, first there's the matter of the secret blood rites and animal sacrifices. I'm kidding.
Or are
Seriously, though, to truly understand the metaphysics involved takes years of... They who are not satisfied with their work are satisfied with selling. No, it is free. Have you? These people need something, anything they can grasp to survive. Delving into the metaphysical minutiae of the grand plan would be nonsense to them, if not worse.
Alright, yeah. You speak a lot of big words, brother. The salty Splatoon. How the hell do I go in there? I don't even know where the hell I'm going. Here? Okay, that doesn't seem right. I want to go into the haunted. Oh wait, are you? Okay, nope, never mind. Are you? How? What? How do we go in there? Oh, is it not open? It's not open. Fair enough. That seems like somewhere we gotta go. Cantina. I think we're just in one of these places. What is this? Hello? Hello? What's in here? Or who's in here? A hotel or what? First entry. Oh, okay. Induminati. Left Edgewater today. She's been reassigned to Terraria 1. I kissed her goodbye at the platform and asked her if I'd ever see her again. We both knew the answer was no. Look up and think of me. I'll look up and think of you. Robert. They wouldn't let me keep her, but I know you will raise her with love. Perhaps more than I would make time for? Yeah. For patient and present in a way that I am not. The company says that she has no name until you give her one. Her name is Parvati? Then tell her birthday, and set a date when she is legally delivered to you. She was actually born on July 7th. Makes her feel special when I can't. She liked that. She liked it when I sang a song to her. It was the only time she stopped crying. Aw, that's pretty. Return to roots. Maintenance, enter a keyword. Searching a record. Anything? Mushroom. Who lives here? Oh shit! Damn it. Ooh, the Constantine. I know we have to go in there for something.
I've been feeling pretty low these days.
At least you did.
Look at this. Constable.
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are Halcyon's leading brand in frontier justice. The office is writing a promotion. Purchase 3 criminal investigations and the 4th one's free. As a Spacer's Choice Constable, I am authorized to grant you legal authority toward apprehending wanton criminals. Know how to carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3 marauders. Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please.
I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller.
Alright.
As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity. His likeness decorates many a wanted poster. Do you have any relevant information about this individual? Shot you into space? You know, lying to a Spacer's Choice constable is a violation of company policy and punishable by a fine. It is for Spacer's Choice. Unfortunately, the arrest of Mr. Wells falls outside my authority. I enforce the company policy of Spacer's Choice in the region of Emerald Vale.
Okay.
Wells is wanted by the board. If you have information related to the location of Phineas V. Wells, you are required to submit that information to your nearest board authority. I represent Spacer's Choice. Spacer's Choice is a wholly owned subsidiary of Universal Defense Logistics, which is itself a member of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Board. Also, I specialize in processing fingerprints, so unless you're carrying Wells's finger on you, there's not a lot I can do for you. Any information regarding outstanding bounties and wanted criminals should be directed to Mr. Udom Bedford. Mr. Bedford's office is located on the Groundbreaker. Halcyon's original colony ship, now repurposed into a space station. Mr. Udom Bedford represents the board's interest on the Groundbreaker.
Okay.
Something else I can do? As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of cure. If this is a setup to a joke, you should know I've never found anything amusing in my life. I don't serve Edgewater. Edgewater and the entire region of Emerald Vale serves Spacer's Choice. Flattery won't get you anywhere with me. The bureaucracy is a noble profession, but not all of us are gifted enough to serve in it. Spacer's Choice is a wholly owned subsidiary of Universal Defense Logistics, which occupies a seat on the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, also known as the board. I must admit it bothers me that you don't already know this.
Screw you.
Something to report? As long as your questions... If this is a setup to it, I don't serve Edgewater. Edgewater and the... Careful, stranger. Talk like that comes dangerously close to sedition. Something to report?
No, nothing else to report. What is this? County records? Closed bounties? Open bounties. Alright. Constables, some of you might remember Gil's Artrium. For his days in the cannery, please be advised that Spacer's Choice no longer recognizes Mr. Artyom as a member of its valued family. Spacer's Choice advises its workers in good standing to remain in good standing by disabusing themselves from any sympathy, allegiance, or memory towards him. Holy shit, memory towards him? Freaking... Y'all are...
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing.
Cannery, alright. Everybody, let's go. Logs. Oh wait. Damn it. People on the second unscheduled... This is our second unscheduled amputation in many months. Please exercise caution. Unscheduled amputation. So you guys have scheduled amputations. What is that? Schedule sick leave. With Space Choice foreman or supervisor, be considerate towards other members of the Space Choice family. Allow 2 to 4 weeks to process and approve a scheduled sick leave. 2 to 4 weeks. Lost hours must be compensated to the company, so read if you're having trouble paying. Holy shit, dude. Y'all are really getting ducked out here. Is there anyone I could talk to? Jazz. Dude, what's up with all these geckos? messages. Robert Thompson. Owning your hand to work and positive attitude, I have sanctioned your access to medical treatment in the event of coagulation. As you know, the company has not provided us with enough medicine to treat every worker. I wish I could treat every member of the Space Choice family who fell ill to this plague, but I cannot. Medical privileges are strictly merit-based. Please do not, under any circumstances, distribute your ration of medicines to any workers. Oh wait, wasn't there... Oh, okay. Personal files. Hack 5 bypass. Continue. Okay. There. Theodore, buried last night. Reed asked me not to report his death to our quarters. Sounds fair to me. Was asked to prepare a statement or something for the other workers. Been thinking about it. Don't know what to tell them. Don't end up like Theodore. Do your work, show up, smile, and you'll get medical privileges. This is a start. Holy shit, dude.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy. Foreman Granger. Mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes or right away or thank you. Shit. Silas still on about that? Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment. Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill. If you're not familiar with board law, you ought to be. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame though. Eugene was a good worker. Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable. Eugene wasn't family. Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death. I'm the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fines.
That sounds like
Suicide
shit.
to crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism. When one of your workers commits a crime, the entire town pays for it.
Are you serious?
In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice. Look around. Edgewater ain't exactly swimming in luxury. We can't afford to pay the body price of a suicide. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Somebody's been spinning a tale. I paid his burial fees, didn't I? Let the dead sleep. Didn't anyone ever tell you not to go rifling through other people's correspondence?
Nah.
Excuse you. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein already belong to Spacer's Choice. And we're all part of the Spacer's Choice family here. Never mind. I don't have to explain myself to you.
But you do.
What's on your mind? Yeah.
Okay, never mind, you don't. Let's see what you say. Symptoms of the infection have now reached a critical mass. I have instructed our staff to transform their own domicile into a sick house. Plague really isn't the life on the frontier, and as spacers, we are expected to face up with reality. Or face up to reality, there we go. And the reality is that we do not carry enough medicine to treat all of you. Medical treatment is a privilege, not a right. We must strive every day to demonstrate our worthiness of that privilege. If you find yourself suffering from the symptom of the plague, the best thing you can do for you and yourself and your family is to don your jumpers and come to work. Holy shit, dude, this company. They will work you to the freaking bone. Can I open this up from this side? Perfecto. Wasn't there someone I have to talk to? Which way? And away we go! Oh, I told it. Edgewater. Salt tuna cannery. The only source of your protein of a the only source of protein a busy worker needs? I doubt that. I highly. But you know, it sounds right. Whoa, okay. Can we open this up? Yes, we can. Can we open this? It doesn't seem like we could open that one up. Alright. Okay.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff. I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
What?
That's right. That's what I've been saying. We gotta square our shoulders and stand ever vigilant. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I see them over by the old power plant, clattering about, firing at the birds, orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Go on. You ever seen the way a mechanical just stands there? Just looking at you, scanning you with its murderous oculars. Mechanicals have been programmed to eliminate the human race.
You're talking about androids?
First they will rob us of our jobs. And once they have taken away our livelihoods, they will take away our very lives. I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. Saw tuna cans mostly, some Spacer's chaw, a few bit carts. I'll reward you for your aid. Enlistment fees. Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the Resistance a bad name. They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. The scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back. Mechanicals got a weak spot in their midsections. I think the technical term is, the blue glowy square thing.
Alright.
I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the Resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
Lie?
Mechanical repellent. A stroke of inspiration from the law itself.
Oh,
yeah, I've been
God.
saving up a couple of bits for just such a project. Go on. I'm Ludwig Miller, Associate Security Officer for Transportation. Officially? Unofficially? Strictly between you and me. I am the only thing standing between Edgewater and total annihilation.
So, alrighty then, brother. I'll respect that fully. Corporate technician. Oh, can't go in there. Damn, you have a heavy gun. No, I'm not gonna jump off that. Alright, so I guess I could just return back to this guy. I'm pretty sure I could go around the town, right? There we go. Oh wait, there's people out here? No, never mind. What up, man?
Fancy threads. That some kind of hibernation suit? Yeah? What about him? Well, yeah. It's what I'm contractually obligated to do. What's this about? Yeah. Funny thing, Eugene's body ain't where it's supposed to be. The night we were supposed to commend his body to the earth, I had his grave all dug up and ready, right? And so I thought, I'll just rest my eyes a bit. When I woke up, his body was gone. Spirited away. Vanished. The footprints nearby suggested that Eugene was stolen by marauders. Or he rose from the dead. Let me know if you find anything.
Alright.
Yeah? Grave digging's a fine proof. You run into any trouble? Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to. And I'll buy you a drink sometime.
Damn it.
Suppose you've earned it.
Oh,
A
don't.
good turn deserves another. Abernathy was sick? With the plague? That's disgusting. I shook hands with the guy. I needed his fees because of his name. A for Abernathy. He was at the top of my list, you see? Yeah?
Oh, that's about it. Level up! Alright. And then I'll just go ahead and end it here, guys. So, as always, if you did enjoy the video, please go ahead and leave a like rating down below. Go ahead and click that, what is it, the bell icon? I don't know. Yeah, the bell icon and that notification button thingy majiggy, so you can know when I post new videos. And as always, let's go!